hello everyone. Today is the 17th of April 2015. I hope you've had a good week. Thank you to all new subscribers this week and regulars that have commented on the channel. It always helps, as I think I've mentioned a few times, it helps massively. It helps me keep forward, keeps morale up strong, so thank you. So what's been happening this week in terms of games uploaded? Well, we brought you two ZX Spectrum games this week. Yes, it sometimes happens. Next week we might be bringing you two Amiga ones to balance things out. But the earliest one was from 1984. It's the rather unusual and unique KOKOTONI Wilf by Elite. Yes, what can I say about this game? They said it was inspired by Jet Set Willy. Well, you can see that a little bit. A rather unique controlling system. You control Wilf. He's just like a winged guy over, well, you've got to collect items spread out through space and time. As soon as you collected all of them, you start in dinosaur times, then you go to the next one. In the review, I don't think I got off the first level. Well, actually, I do know that. But you see pretty much what the game's about. It's a bit of a classic, nice and colourful. It's a nice, fun game for a lot of people due to the time it came out. It may have been their first ZX Spectrum game. So, pure nostalgia with that one. So, please, indeed, check that one out and comment to say what you think if you haven't already. Next we come to a racing game which came out 4 years later called WEClemans by Imagine Software, or Imagine Software to pronounce it correctly. Didn't come out on the Commodore Amiga because I was told that the company went bankrupt. Oh dear. Which was a shame because this game isn't too bad. It moves at a good frame rate. I prefer Chase HQ to tell you the truth. This one's okay. It's one of the better ones. You basically have to do 4 laps of Le Mans. You know, you don't have to compete for 24 hours because the computer will overheat and explode. You just have to try and do 4 laps, and then I don't know where it goes because I never got there. Probably have to do it again with a quicker time penalty, I would have thought. A nice little game, so have a look at that one as well. So 2 ZX Spectrum games this week. How about that then? As soon as we get up to 150 ZX Spectrum games reviewed, can't believe that number, I really can't, I will actually put up the next segment of reviewed games so far. I've already done 1 to 50, so check that out, and also 51 to 100. So it's a pure nostalgia trip that. So as soon as we get to 150, we'll do the next segment. Now, on the Commodore Amiga, I've already reviewed this game on the ZX Spectrum, but this one was TOOBIN, produced by Domark in 1990, converted from the arcades. It's okay, quite a fun game this. Controls are ever so tricky. I found the ZX Spectrum version a little bit more easy to play, only because this version is a lot more difficult. But having said that, the music is great. It is varied as well, so that is good. I'd say it's an overall strong game, not quite as fun as the arcades. Got option for 2-player. If you can get used to the control system, then it does reward you. But again, I'd say this is a good one. It isn't overly bad. Yeah, there's not too much I'm going to say about it. It's 2 guys going down rapids on inner tubes if it's 2-player or 1-player. A lot of people shooting at you. An alligator will come down the river if you're dawdling. But you pick up cans, fire them to kill obstacles, and you basically have to survive as long as you can. Not sure what river you're going down, but it's a pretty dangerous one, so I wouldn't go there if you can avoid it. Now we come to PlayStation territory, a game sent to me by Long Ron van Huggeden. I don't know how many mentions I've given him recently, but he sent me some games, so he deserves all the mentions that I bestow upon him. It was Colin McRae Rally on the PlayStation 1 by Codemasters from 1998. Now I certainly need a lot more practice on this game because I rolled it about, well, at least 3 times in the video and about 100 other times when I was practicing. But this is an absolute classic, this game. I never really owned it back in the day, but you compete in the World Rally Championships over various stages in different countries. And yeah, you really need to watch this one, but you can really stray a little way off the track. You have to keep your wits about you, but it's all about time really. Get from A to B as quickly as you can. I've been told that the sequel, Colin McRae 2, is even improved on this. Well, that's what you expect. The modern day versions are Colin McRae Dirt, and I think they're up to Dirt 3. So I might have to invest and buy one of those. It is a pretty good game. It's got mixed reviews, a couple of thumbs down there, which I'm a little bit surprised about. But there you go. You can't have everything. But I wish people would comment below if they didn't like the game. So I don't know if they gave thumbs down because they didn't like my commentary, or they didn't like the game itself, or was expecting something sensational. But, you know, my gameplay is never that sensational unless it's a blundering series where I get better at the end. But there we go, Colin McRae Rally on the PlayStation 1, a super little game. And the last one we had a look at this week, as always, on the Pinball Arcade, it's that woman again, with Elvira. This table's called Scared Stiff, produced by Farsight Studios in 2013. Now this has to be one of my favourite tables. It's an evolution from the first game featuring Elvira, which is Elvira and the Party Monsters. This time it's a true horror theme, innuendo, tongue-in-cheek, and there's loads to do. I think there's about 6 or 7 missions, including Stiff in the Coffin and Terror from the Crate. Loads and loads of speech on this. They've really packed this table in. This is one of those ones, if someone told me if you can have any table in real life, you had the space for it, I may very well pick this one. I change my mind quite often, but this is a great little table. As I say, a couple of good ramps on it, the decoration is fantastic, the lights are really well placed. If you've got Pinball Arcade and don't own this one, I think you should. Comes with another table, I think it's part of Table Pack 7 from Series 1, called Big Shot, which we'll be having a look, which is a very early table, isn't quite as advanced as Elvira in Scared Stiff. So that's all to come. So please keep watching the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That tells me if I'm doing good or bad. If I can get to 10 million subscribers, well then I'm knowing I'm doing a pretty good job and might be able to do that full time. But I'd probably be about 8 million years old by then as well. Anyway, thanks again to all you people out there, really appreciated. And until next time, don't know what that was, till next time, goodbye! See you later!
Goodbye!